This is the 273rd shooting in the USA alone this year, involving more than 4 people, okay? So let's be real. The USA has a serious illness.
He's VB and he lives in Perth, making super videos for all his work. His channel is great, he's a good mate with Beryl, a feral southern hag.
G'day beer lovers. Yeah, Jeroen mate again here. VB Ed. G'day beer lovers. Shocking? Yes. Awful? Yes. Surprised? No. The biggest massacre in US modern history. That's what they're calling it. At least 60 people dead so far. 527 people injured. This crime committed by a 64-year-old bloke called Stephon Paddock, who, according to reports so far, is a wealthy 64-year-old white, non-religious, Caucasian American who worked as an accountant. Yeah, did the same thing as me. In his Vegas hotel room, he had 16 guns. And the world is shocked. But for fuck's sake, why? This is the 273rd shooting in the USA alone this year, involving more than 4 people, okay? So let's be real. The USA has a serious illness. Now let's face it, most people in the world are fucking crazy to varying degrees. Now you place that reality in a country of 330 million people with over 300 million guns. You know, I'm surprised there aren't more massacres in the USA every year. So why did he do it? You know, maybe he didn't like country music. Okay, well, but we're going to find out his motives over the forthcoming days and weeks, I guess. But, you know, I'm totally perplexed why the world's media is not calling this Stephon Paddock wanker a terrorist. Okay? Is it because he didn't have a beard and he wasn't saying Allah Akbar as you're shooting? Why the fuck would a civilized country allow private ownership of automatic weapons? You know, machine guns. It doesn't make fucking sense. Okay? It appears that Stephon Paddock was a hunter. Yeah, he enjoyed shooting deer. Now, to me, that is the first sign of someone who has a really twisted mind. You know, only a twisted mind will have this desire to go out and shoot up the wildlife, you know, as a form of entertainment. That's pretty fucking sick. To own a gun because you like shooting animals. Fuck that. You know, these sort of people, these people that like to shoot up the environment and shoot up the wildlife, these bastards should be the last people allowed to own fully automatic weapons. Now, all countries in the world have massacres. I know that. I accept that. And I'm not proposing gun controls in the USA. You know, who am I? I'm just some fucking stupid Aussie, okay? It's impossible to impose stricter gun laws in the USA. The USA has gone beyond the point of no return. They should have done it years ago if they were going to do anything about it at all. It's just too late. They have these gun ownership debates in the USA all the time, every time there's a massacre, and nothing ever fucking happens. Americans have a fetish for guns. The country lives in a state of fear, and the desire to own a gun is a form of protection. Gun ownership laws can't be changed because it's just too fucking political. You know, already you have these stupid wankers out there like Alex Jones. I was watching him this morning, and he's already calling it a false flag. You know, and he's saying that the massacre was orchestrated by Bolsheviks who want to plunge the USA into chaos and mayhem. Yeah, Go check out his latest fucking videos on the Vegas massacre. It's hilarious. Well, it's not fucking hilarious. I think it's totally inappropriate for Alex Jones to be already going off calling this a false flag without any hard evidence to support it. Now, arms manufacturing in the USA is the USA's biggest industry. Yeah, this is the hard reality. The USA exports their weapons of death all over the world. You know, and the arms industry will exploit situations like this. You know, after every massacre, weapon sales spike because people think, oh, they're going to clamp down on guns very soon, I better go out and buy one, you know, before you can't buy them anymore. That's the mentality. When you look at Little Rocket Man and North Korea, you know, the USA sort of wants to get rid of him, but they don't really mind if he hangs around, you know, because while he hangs around, the USA exports their weapons of death to Japan and South Korea, you know, so they can protect themselves from him, you know. Villains are great for business. After every big massacre in the USA, the gun owners come out and they will spin it, okay? They will argue that this massacre is a reason why they should be allowed to own guns and protect themselves. Now, what were people expected to do at this country music concert that was going on in Vegas? Were they supposed to, you know, get their guns out when the shootings were happening and shoot up at the bloody hotel?